Attention, Madridista fans! Breaking news straight from Valdebebas. Real Madrid is living a historic moment with the potential debut of a new Argentine wonderkid, one of the most promising in years, and the return of a key defender that will strengthen Los Blancos' backline. Yes, we're talking about Franco Mastantuono and the triumphant comeback of Eder Militao. But before we dive into the details, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update about the greatest club in the world. Here, you get everything about Real Madrid, fast, straight, and with no fluff. Urgent update. Franco Mastantuono, the young talent recently signed from Argentine football and treated as a gem by Xabi Alonso, is about to make his official debut for Real Madrid. At just 18 years old, he has been a standout in training sessions and is expected to feature in the La Liga opener against Osasuna this Tuesday. According to Diario AS, even though he's only trained a few times with the first team, Mastantuono has amazed Alonso and his coaching staff with his refined technique, game intelligence, and impressive maturity for his age. In the words of a club source, he already looks like he's been part of the squad for years. He's a raw diamond already shining. The club's board patiently waited for the youngster to turn 18 before finalizing his contract, and now everything is in place for him to take the pitch and show his talent. Mastantuono followed an individual fitness plan designed by assistant coach Ismael Caminfort and arrived in Spain in peak physical condition. He has also built strong chemistry with his new teammates, which has been key to adapting quickly to Real Madrid's style of play. His arrival could solve one of last season's biggest problems for Xabi Alonso, the lack of a consistent and effective right winger. The right flank was almost non-existent during the last campaign, and Mastantuono might be the ideal name to bring creativity and depth to that area. However, this exciting development also raises concerns for a well-established name, Rodrygo Goes. The Brazilian, who had been a starter, now sees his position under threat due to the Argentine's rapid rise. Inside sources claim Rodrygo is already considering a possible future away from the club, especially if he loses his starting spot in the opening matches. It's still unclear whether Rodrygo will start against Osasuna, but all signs suggest that Alonso plans to test Mastantuono during the match, potentially marking the official start of the Mastantuono era at the Santiago Bernabéu. Mastantuono's debut symbolizes a fresh chapter under Xabi Alonso, who is betting on youth and offensive versatility to shape a new Real Madrid. With Alexander-Arnold on the right and Alvaro Carreras securing the left-back position, Alonso now has the tools to build a faster, more dynamic team. The arrival of Dean Huijsen in central defense completes this transformative picture. With Mastantuono stepping into the attack, the goal is to create a fluid front line, players rotating positions with speed and skill, qualities Alonso values in his tactical system. The coach has already made it clear, performance in training and tactical discipline will determine who plays, not status. And in that sense, the young Argentine is already ahead in the race. Meanwhile, there's more good news. Eder Militao is back. After 2 serious ACL injuries, the Brazilian defender has returned and, according to AS, remains a key part of the club's plans. The 27-year-old has responded exceptionally well during pre-season training and already scored twice, once in a behind-closed-doors match against Leganés and again in a friendly against WSG Tirol. Militao has also extended his contract until 2028 and now forms part of a promising defensive core alongside Dean Huijsen and Raúl Asensio. On the flip side, the club doesn't plan to renew Rudiger or Alaba, whose contracts expire in 2026. A member of the coaching staff said, "Militao came back stronger, both mentally and physically. He's a role model for the younger players." His return is a huge relief for Xabi Alonso, who is eager to build a solid backline as the packed calendar begins. Behind the scenes, Real Madrid continues monitoring the transfer market. They remain alert to possible opportunities, especially if Rodrygo or another forward leaves. Names like Lenny Yoro, Nico Paz, and even Brahim Diaz are being reassessed as medium-term solutions. And according to insiders, the club is also scouting speedy attackers in case Mastantuono takes longer than expected to adapt to the role. The top priority, however, is to maintain the team's backbone and give minutes to promising youngsters, a vision that Alonso and Florentino Perez fully share. Inside Valdebebas, Mastantuono's rise is no coincidence. It's part of a clear plan to integrate him into the first team gradually, with high expectations of an immediate impact. Alonso sees the Argentine as a player who could reshape Real Madrid's offense in the medium term. Internally, there's already talk of forming a young trident with Mastantuono, Endrick, and Güler, three world-class prospects with unique styles and personalities, but one thing in common: the coach's full trust. According to AS, Real Madrid plans to use Mastantuono in less pressured matches early in the season, home games or against weaker opposition, to ease his adaptation and avoid mental overload. But if he proves mature enough, he could become an option for big matches sooner than expected. From training sessions, sources close to the coaching staff say the Argentine impresses not only with his technical skill but also with his tactical IQ. He already understands Alonso's movements, drops deep to build play, uses his pace to create space, and has great vision to spot open teammates. This quick grasp of the system is why Alonso already trusts him as a second-half option, particularly when a surprise element is needed in attack. On the other side of the coin is Rodrygo. The Brazilian, who has delivered in key moments over recent seasons, now faces uncertainty. With Mastantuono arriving, competition increases, and the margin for error shrinks. It's worth noting that Real Madrid has considered selling Rodrygo in previous windows, especially after signing Mbappé. Now, with even more competition, those rumors are resurfacing. Despite that, sources close to the player say he's determined to fight for his place and wants to prove to Alonso that he can contribute, not only as a winger, but also centrally, in case Bellingham or Mbappé need rest during the season. Xabi Alonso himself has stated in internal meetings that this will be a long season and he needs a flexible squad. So Rodrygo's situation could still change, but the warning signs are flashing. Back to the defense. Militao's recovery might be the best news Alonso could have hoped for. The coach knows that while Dean Huijsen is a major investment, he's still young and more error-prone. When fully fit, Eder Militao is a top-tier centre-back, fast, dominant in the air, strong on the ball, and tactically sharp. His presence stabilizes the defense, especially in tougher matches. The club's medical team has created a tailored plan for him, with weekly workload monitoring, strict nutrition protocols, and extra preventive physio sessions to avoid setbacks. Militao is also stepping up as a leader in the locker room, especially among the younger players. During training, he's often seen guiding Huijsen, Carreras, and even Mastantuono on positioning, pressing, and transitions. The board sees his return to top form as almost like signing a new player, and currently, there are no plans to sign another centre-back. As the season begins, it's clear a new era has started at Real Madrid. The arrival of Xabi Alonso marks a shift in playing style and club philosophy. More intensity, more youth, and more ambition. And this new Madrid is already taking shape, with names like Alexander-Arnold, Huijsen, Carreras, and Mastantuono. Combine that with a backbone of Courtois, Militao, Tchouaméni, Valverde, Bellingham, Mbappé, and Vinicius Jr., and Madridistas have every reason to dream big this season. The match against Osasuna is just the beginning. The eyes of the football world will be on the Bernabeu to witness the birth of a new star, and maybe a new legend. So, Madridista, are you confident in this new squad? Do you think Mastantuono can become a starter? Will Militao reach his peak again? Let us know in the comments below. We want to hear from you. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. It really helps our work and makes sure you never miss any news about the greatest club on earth. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video with more updates straight from Valdebebas. Until then, Hala Madrid!